Hey, what's up, everyone? Lou here. Yeah, it's been a while. Took some time off, family time. You know, got inspired by a couple podcasts, so I figure you know, fire up the camera and just, throw down a video. Uh, I promise it'll be void of politics. Kind of went overboard in my last couple videos. I wanted to do like a movie review or something, but I just couldn't really. I wasn't motivated, so I figure while I had something to talk about, let me film it and record it and you know see what happens. All right, so no politics, but another uncomfortable topic, I guess, for some people. Religion and all that jazz. I probably did talk about it before in my belief system. Obviously, I'm Italian, so a whole lot of Roman Catholic stuff going on. But as I get older, you get wiser, or you go in reverse and you get dumber. I've seen it happen. But in my case, I read a lot of books. I love history, and you just deep dive and stuff, and you start, comparing and contrasting. Like, hmm, something's amiss here, or just, you see something written that like a bunch of pagan, worshippers would go by, and it's like word for word to the Bible or something, something like that. Anyway, that's a whole other story. Uh, at the end of the day, if someone were to come up to me and say, hey, do you believe in God? I'm like, yeah, I do believe in a higher power, because I just think, I mean, I would love to, prove all those scientists right and be like, yeah, we just spawned uh, from thin air, Big Bang Theory, all that stuff, and I'm sure there's truth to that. But then, where did that life come from? Did that come out of thin air too? See, there's layers. At the top of that layer, there's someone either pushing buttons or just, a biological genius that knows how to create life and spit it out to these empty planets and, terraform and spark up new life. There's a lot of theories out there. Sorry. One of them being panspermia, where, like a rock from another planet hits another planet, and the rock, which was contaminated from the first planet, brought life and, seeds life on the planet landed, yada, yada, yada. A whole lot of science talk. But it's a theory. Or, God made some magic happen, and next thing you know, we came. I don't know, I like to kind of lie in between two things. I mean, yeah, I definitely think there's someone at the helm, but I think, nature and just some form of, science and evolution kind of sped things up a little bit. But, not without like some kind of like watching stuff. Because, it's like an experiment. You want to make sure it's going right. Test the waters. And if it messes up, things happen. The whole the flood, the ice age, war. Sometimes it's a lot of trial and error, especially for our species. So we're out of the food chain now. So and we just kept going. Look at today. Like if you talk to someone from the 1800s and you said, "Oh yeah, by the way, the year 2020 is gonna look like this," they'd be like, "What? We did that?" So yeah. Where I'm going with this is, I think when you die, something happens, other than your body just rotting. Um, Unless everyone is drinking the Kool Aid, uh, I feel like these, paranormal things that happen to people, talking to dead family members or seeing ghosts or whatever, there's a bigger logic to it, because we're at the level of intelligence where we're at right now. I mean, we're pretty smart, race of people, humans, but we just, some things we just don't know, and we can't really name it, so we call it paranormal activity or ghost or demonic possession or demons or whatever, because we don't know. And we pull a lot of stuff from our history to help us fill in the gaps. Um, I don't know. I think was created here, maybe not as an experiment per se, but just to kind of you know see what happens. See where we would go. Like, I guess you could call that experiment, but someone had to have faith in us to keep going. But like I said, I don't want to deep dive into that because that's a whole other topic I could go on and on about. Um, yeah, I mean, sure, I could join, Team Atheist, but it just seems so boring, it's uneventful. I mean, come on, man. Religion, history, they're all kind of like tied together, and it's fun, Not that I'm into, graphic violence like that, but I'm just saying it's crazy. Some people take it too much. You got these, radical people. You have the Crusades. You have, you know, Islamic terrorists. People that take the word of God and use it as a weapon. That's the dark side of religion. But if people need to, go about their day and need some kind of motivated support, and they're spiritual, hey, look, it's not gonna ruin my cup of coffee at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying. You know, um, especially here, in America, you can kind of do what you want. So don't knock it. I'm just saying. You believe what you want to believe. Fantastic. It's great. Don't shove it down my throat, though. I hate when people do that. It's like the whole propaganda thing is just ugly. I don't like it. Um, but yeah, when it comes to religion, people get all. It's like asking someone who they're voting for. They get kind of standoffish. You know. Do you believe in God? You believe in God, man. Right away. Um, I don't know. I think there's definitely. I don't want to say puppet master because that's the wrong words, but someone who's not here but up there maybe, and that lead. All things kind of point up. I mean, if you think about our ancestors, Egyptians, Mesopotamians, Romans, Greeks, a lot of their deities were up there. And, today I guess we would call them aliens because of how they looked. Some were in the shape of animals, some half animal, elongated heads, aliens. But I'm not saying it was aliens, but it's aliens. Just kidding. It's an ancient alien joke. If you watch that series on history, um, I don't know. It's very debatable, but I like my theory, and I'm not saying aliens, just snap their fingers and just drop seeds and we came. Nah, I'm sure there's a bigger picture to it, but like you said, I don't have the book in front of me, so we have a Bible. It was written by people that have an idea. That's what it is. At the end of the day, it's an idea. There's no like I don't want to say truth, but like blueprints to the Bible. It's just stuff written out. It's just very complicated, and that goes with everyone else who thought they were a prophet and created a religion. It all stemmed either from the same place or from someone else, and that higher being who put those thoughts in our head, uh, you know, who knows? But yeah, I do believe in the afterlife. I do believe that thing we call a soul is like a ball of energy that once it's all used up, that shell that we call the human body, we get, kind of like flung back into this, factory in space and just, reused into something else. Maybe that could explain why some of us have deja vu. You ever see a picture of a foreign place? I feel like you've been there. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Why don't you have a recollection of your past life if you were reincarnated? Or maybe you do. And you just dismiss it. I don't know. Not everyone has that, but what can I say? That happens, and it's documented. But people just shrug it off as someone sounding crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to convince other people to change their belief system or respect your view on things. So that's that. Anyway, yeah. aside from that, the whole religion thing, where I think whatever happened up there that was so catastrophic, they had to move a species, people, and put them on Earth. I think that's happening today in reverse. We're plaguing this planet so bad that we're just gonna either die off if we don't get smart really really quick, take things like climate change serious. We have to sustain life on this planet. If not, I see us going in reverse. So if we can't inhabit this planet anymore because of radiation, war, etc., we might head back upstairs. By that I mean space, not upstairs in your house. I mean up, the universe, um, solar system, all that. It's huge, and maybe not anytime soon, but one day, or great descendants or ancestors or whatever, the people we leave behind, our children's children. Um, they'll be looking at videos like this and saying, oh well, they're on to something. Except they'll be doing it maybe up there. Who knows? Just my theory. We're here for a reason, and that I believe too. And I just wish we could band together and see past our differences, for the greater good. Because in the end, it's all about the preservation of life and to continue to prosper and to have free will and to have a belief system that helps you go along your day. Because in the end, we are that's who we are. We're here to create. We're here to enjoy ourselves and to live life to our fullest. I wish hate wasn't a part of it, but people are just built different. It's just how it is. So maybe one day in the future, if not here on this planet, maybe somewhere beyond the stars, it'll be maybe a galaxy of planets that, or maybe just a fraction of us, and more so original, and maybe the things that they left behind, or is that anger gene that makes us hate one another? Maybe, I don't know. It's a good question though. I have more questions than answers. But that's all I got. So yeah, this definitely took a weird turn. I just wanted to talk about religion, and now I'm talking about our offspring living on alien planets. Wow, I need to get some sleep. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Um, let me know what you think if you feel like chiming in. And yeah, as always, until next time, peace.